Hi everyone and welcome to another recipe video. And I hope you all had a lovely Christmas break this year and are continuing to have a bit of a rest in between this weird sort of period between Christmas and New Year's. Now I'm a massive Panettone addict and I always end up with loads of leftovers after Christmas, either because I've bought loads myself or because people have bought me some as gifts. Probably a mixture of the two, to be honest. This is the opposite of the problem because I love it so much, but it is nice to mix things up a bit. And my absolute favourite way of using up leftover panettone is making French toast. It's ridiculously quick and easy, so it's the perfect breakfast to make when you're still hanging a little bit the morning after all those parties. So let's go. I'm just going to make 2 thick slices of it here, and I've saved the rest for later. And don't worry if your panettone is a bit stale. In fact, it's better if it's a bit stale because if it's a bit dry, then it'll be easier to soak up all that lovely egg mixture. So I'm just going to set those 2 slices aside, and I'll make the egg mixture, which is basically a really rough custard. So we're going to start with 2 eggs, and these are smallish eggs, and then we're going to take all our worldly frustrations out on them and give them a good beating. Don't forget to subscribe. By the way, I've got loads of exciting recipes come up for January, I cannot wait. Now we're adding 50 millilitres of milk. You can add a little more, a little less, depending on how thick you like your batter. And now we're going to coat and soak those panettone slices. Make sure you give them a good roll around to make sure every surface is covered. And now we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes to give it a good soaking. Now all that's left to do is cook them. I have lightly oiled a pan here, and I'm going to fry them on each side for 2 to 3 minutes until they're golden. And you'll see the panettone get really nice and puffy as well. Delicious. If you've sliced your panettone any thicker than this, then I would also cover the pan to help it steam and cook all the way through too, but these are just about thin enough to get away with. And don't be tempted to rush and turn the heat up too high, because all that will happen is you'll end up with burnt outsides and raw insides. Just keep the heat to low to medium, and if you do need to flip over and do another side again, then that's better than burning everything. As you can see, I'm even doing the outside edges because these slices are thick enough to balance. And now it's time to serve. And that's it, wasn't that easy? All I'm going to do now is dust a bit of icing sugar over and a slug of maple syrup. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full recipe on my blog tashcakes.com and find me on Instagram as tashcakestastes. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you liked it to help other people find it. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular. And I'll see you guys next year. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Be good, be nice, and I hope you have a very happy new year.